As the NFL has evolved, so has the role of its players. Nowhere is it more true than a defensive end. Once they were just seen as beefy linemen. But as teams started to pass more, defensive ends had to evolve into an edge rusher, with the speed to get to the quarterback in seconds. Soon, edge rushers became some of the best athletes on the field. They had a rare blend of power, quickness, and technique. That was never more true than it was for the 6'5", 270-pound powerhouse from Illinois. I'm Steven Jackson, and in this episode of Legends, we highlight the career of Simeon Rice, the man who turned sacking the quarterback into an art form and anchored one of the greatest defenses the NFL has ever seen. Simeon James Rice was born on February 24th, 1974, in Chicago, Illinois. Growing up on Chicago's South Side, he settled in at running back and loved playing on offense. But at Mount Carmel High School, Rice was so far down the depth chart that coaches moved him to defensive end. As a senior, Simeon excelled. He helped Mount Carmel win his second straight state championship with a strip sack that flipped the title game. Because he hadn't played much on defense, Simeon didn't receive many offers to play in college. But the University of Illinois was willing to give him a chance. And in Champaign, Simeon Rice would excel. By the time he was a senior, Simeon had set new Big Ten career benchmarks with 44.5 sacks, a record he still holds today. He also still holds the Illinois record with 69 career tackles for loss. Still, despite how dominant he was in college, some question whether his style of play would translate to the NFL. Heading into the 1996 NFL Draft, some scouts worried he relied too much on his physical gifts. The first two teams in the NFL Draft passed on Rice, but the Arizona Cardinals knew who they wanted. From the moment he stepped on the NFL gridiron, Simeon didn't only meet expectations, he shattered them. He finished his rookie season with 12.5 sacks, running away with the Defensive Player of the Year honors. Over the next few seasons, Rice became known for his ability to take over games. 1999 established Simeon as one of the NFL's premier edge rushers. With 16.5 sacks, he earned his first trip to the Pro Bowl and second-team All-Pro honors. But even as he racked up numbers, Rice often felt overlooked in Arizona. When he became a free agent after the 2000 season, he went looking for a new place to call home. He found it in Tampa Bay, in a defense stacked with Hall of Fame talent. Warren Sapp on the defensive line, Derrick Brooks patrolling behind him, a secondary that included Rondé Barber and John Lynch. Rice fit in perfectly. With so many great players around him, Simeon unleashed his signature explosiveness as a pass rusher. And in 2002, everything came together. Rice tallied 15.5 sacks, forced 6 fumbles, and was a driving force behind the Buccaneers' run to Super Bowl 37. In the biggest game of his career, Rice delivered. He recorded 2 sacks. He constantly pressured Oakland Raiders quarterback Rich Gannon, and he helped Tampa Bay secure a 48-21 victory in their first Super Bowl title. Rice's leadership and production during that championship season made him one of the most respected players in the league. He made his second Pro Bowl and was named first team All-Pro. Simeon logged double-digit sacks in 5 of his 6 seasons with the Bucs. He finished his time in Tampa with 69.5 sacks, the second most in franchise history, just 7 less than Sapp, who spent 13 years with the Bucs. Unfortunately, after a shoulder injury in 2006, Simeon was never the same. Still, when Rice retired in 2007, after 10 seasons, he had 122 sacks, the 12th most in NFL history at that time. He was the second fastest player to 100 sacks in NFL history, only behind Reggie White. And Rice, 14+ sacks in 4 separate seasons, put him on a list with only White, Kevin Green, and the all-time leader, Bruce Smith. All of them are Hall of Famers. Yet, 17 years after his final NFL season, Simeon Rice isn't in the Hall of Fame. More respect is due. Von Miller is the only active player with more sacks than Rice. J.J. Watt and Aaron Donald, both shoo-ins for Ken, each retired with fewer sacks. Simeon Rice wasn't just a great player, he was an innovator. He was a man who blended a relentless work ethic with the confidence to once declare, "I'm the best pass rusher in NFL history." In the process, he will redefine what it's meant to be an edge rusher in the NFL's modern era. And this is why Simeon Rice is a legend.